Here's another question. How do you ensure that your business aligns with Christian values and principles? You kind of touched a little bit of that already, really, with the golden rule and how that's even incorporated into your logo. But
yeah, absolutely. I mean, businesses, if you're going to start a business, you start with a mission statement, you start with a vision statement, right? And then you have your core concepts and your fundamentally core values that you do not let go of. And those core values for us set the stage for how you interact with your clients, how you do business. And so if that aligns with who you are as a person, and ours aligns with faith and God, and that we believe that He's gonna go before us, and He's going to 100% set the stage for us, and we're just kind of going on His path, then that's where we start. And everything that we do from that point on is faith-based.
Yeah, I think, we practice commercial real estate, right? Every day you want to get better and better at your practice, your craft, your skill set, and then find someone who needs that. Find somebody to give that value to, right? Give the value, and then and continue to get better at your skill set. And I think that honors God. Right? You can get better at a skill set, give that value to somebody, and help them be successful or help them enjoy a loaf of bread.
One of the things that you had mentioned before is that you want to change the way the industry is done. Can you talk a little bit about what is that about? In terms of does that have to do with your Christian principles or?
Yeah, I think the industry is based, it's based on a sales business model, right? The sales that the agents generate, as the agents generate more and more sales, their splits go up, right? So they get paid a higher split of the commission. And I got to a point where I realized that really they're serving two masters, because they're guiding their clients as a fiduciary, right? They have a fiduciary responsibility to guide the people, and they're also at the same time trying to hit these commission splits at their brokerage houses. And so we got to a point where the business model didn't make sense. So we switched. Actually, we created a business model. It took us about 5 years. We've been a company for 8, but we created a business model that does not pay higher splits based on sales volume. It's based on service.
It's based on our core values. So we completely designed a new pay schedule for our agents that nobody else in the industry is doing. And that's why it took us so long, because we were trying to figure out, how do we pay our agents who are independent contractors, and how do we pay them well based on service? And we were able to do it, and it's very exciting.
And as a company, we wanted to pay them more, right? If they're honoring, the clients that they're serving in that manner, as a company, we want to say, here, take it, take the money. We don't want it.
Wow, I think this is almost like right up your area, isn't it, Kendall, in terms of compensation and those kinds of things? What do you think about this? The novelness of this, I think, is pretty revolutionary.
Oh, I think it's incredible. I've never heard anything like that in the real estate industry. But I think it speaks to, like, one of the most important things in how you keep clients coming back is how well they're taken care of. There have been clients that I wasn't able to sell them a certain project at that point in time, or sell them an additional work stream or something on a deal that they're working on. But because I built that personal connection, and I made it my personal goal to service them with excellency and make sure that they were taken care of no matter what, they came back to us in a year, and then we sold another deal. And so I think that's an incredible thing, because ultimately, if you take care of someone, they're going to come back to you. And we see that in the bread business too. If you take care of someone, and all the time, like if she gets a complaint about something, and it's not frequent at all. But my first instinct, and this goes back to like my days of working at In-N-Out Burger when I was going through college and stuff, but the first thing that I tell her is refund their order. Like, make sure that they're taken care of, because they're going to come back if we do that.
Yeah, you can't be concerned if it goes back to, you can't be concerned if God's going to provide. If you're serving others the way you want to be served, what's there to worry about? And if you're getting better at your craft and adding that value, most people don't go about business that way, right? They go about it to try to get a paycheck. And it's just,
So you look
it's
different.
broken.
You
It's a broken
automatically
system.
look different if you're
Right.
doing it for another reason. You're not doing it for the paycheck. You're doing it to serve that person. You're giving them your knowledge, your skill, making them valuable for them. Of course, they're going to want to work with you. Of course.
That's right.
I love that. I'm hearing two themes come out of the comments. One is the working as though working for the Lord, because you're going to do it with excellence. You're going to be innovating. You're going to be treating people well. But I also see you viewing your customers as created in the image of God. And I think that's, especially within the commercial real estate industry, like you were saying, people are maybe not just a means to an end. You're just not a commission, but you're, and I think that's kind of exciting. And it's here in Riverside.
That's right.
I think that's awesome. That's really cool.